Alright, hey guys, this is Hummers10, and I'm finally back, temporarily at least. Uh, as you can see, we're going to be doing Super Mario World this time, and before you go saying, oh my gosh, Helmers, what the fudge, pretty much every single user on YouTube has already done this, and to you I say, shut the fudge up. And also, I don't know why I'm trying to defend myself here, because I'm really not, but it seems like most of the people on YouTube do some sort of hacked version or something. This is just going to be a normal playthrough. Like nothing special, just from the spot where you start all the way to the back door of Bowser's Castle. Now, a couple of quick notes. The audio, the commentary for the first 5 parts were supposed to be live. However, um, stuff happened, as always with me. You guys know me. And basically the commentary is unusable. So I'm going to go back and redo the great start, right? Anyway, I'm going to go back, as I am right now, and redo the first 5 or so parts. I don't remember how many. But I'm going to redo those parts, give them proper commentary, so the first few won't have live commentary. So I already know what's going to happen through most of this walkthrough, and let me say, right off the bat, I'm a terrible platformer. And also, I didn't practice at all with Super Mario World. I just, picked this up, set up my recording device, and just went to town. I don't think I've played Super Mario World in at least a year. At least. So, that doesn't help. And also the fact that, as I said, I'm terrible at platformers. And I think you hear me say that plenty more times throughout this walkthrough. Now, this is not going to be 100%. Maybe it will be someday. Maybe I'll come back. I don't know. But for now, the main walkthrough is just going to be from this stage to the back door of Bowser's Castle, as I've said. Nothing special, just... Oh, what else we got? As I'm watching my footage here, I noticed one thing is painfully obvious. My quality is dreadful. I don't know if you guys are going to get the same quality I'm seeing right now, or if something worse, something better, I don't know, but honestly, this is awful, and this is a Super Nintendo game. What else? I feel like I have so much to say. And I feel like I've said so much of what I'm going to say and what I've already said in this part, in, other parts, if you know what I mean. But it's probably a good idea to kind of have it all grouped together in one part, just so you guys aren't, confused and stuff. So, I have 2 walkthroughs lined up. One for, January through, May, let's say. That'll be this. And I believe there's only 14 parts, so again, it's going to be one of those things where I have to spread it out. And if you guys know me at all, it's actually going to turn into me just not uploading until the last week, as I did with the Sonic videos, I think. So, I'll try to keep an uploading schedule of some sort, but let's be honest, guys, I'm probably not going to stick to it. So, Super Mario World will take us to May. It has to, because I have nothing else recorded. And my plans for the summer are, well, my plan is, now don't hate me for this, I'm going to revisit Majora's Mask. Yes, it's a revisit, and yes, it's another Zelda game, but you know what? Shut the heck up. This is my channel, and I do what I want with it. So, Majora's Mask should take us through the summer. And I actually have an announcement video that I'm going to probably put up with this first part here. Hopefully. Which will probably explain a lot of things. I won't say anything and leave it, to the announcement video, because this is not the place for it. But, I'm trying to think if I have anything else. I will admit, some of these levels really frustrated me. Some of them I felt were unfair, but I still had fun when let's just say I have fun when I'm not recording and making a fool of myself in front of people. I'll tell you right now, my least two favorite stages in this game are Wendy's Fortress and the Choco Boo House. Oh my god, I hate the Choco Boo House. But that's another video, another time. So, Super Mario World. I'm pretty sure we all know what it is. It's what can I say? It's famous. It's amazing. I'm pretty sure nearly everyone loves this game. Keyword nearly. It's just a good game. Even for people like me who are absolutely dreadful at platformers, it's still a fun game. If you haven't already picked it up by now, the basic gameplay is you go to a stage, you run to the other side, and to the goalpost. That's pretty much all there is to it. And of course, there's special things throughout, but we'll get to that when we get there. What else? So, power-ups. You already see the basic one, just the regular mushroom, which makes Mario big. All that does is prevent you from getting hit once. Yoshi, I guess you can consider a power-up. Basically, I don't know if he lets you jump better, or... Like, I know Yoshi's a pretty good jumper, but I don't know if that actually, applies in this game. But Yoshi's good for various things. He can fly, given a certain Koopa shell. He can spit fireballs under certain circumstances, etc., etc. And he's also good for one free hit. As I think you saw earlier, there's the Fire Flower right there. It lets you shoot fireballs. And the last power-up is the Feather. I love the Feather. It is... basically gives Mario a cape and lets him fly. And whack stuff with his cape. Those of you who've played in Melee will probably recognize that as his side B attack, I believe. So, there's that. And admittedly, I do use the cape to skip through a couple levels. If that's a problem for you guys, that sucks. I'm not trying to do everything perfectly, I'm just trying to get through the levels. And if the cape can do that, make my job easier, I'm certainly going to utilize it when I can. Alright. What? So many things I feel like I should say. And so many things I'm afraid to say because I feel like I'm going to be repeating myself a million times. Because I honestly do not remember what I've said at all. Let me see. You see that blue box in the upper center part of the screen? It has the Fire Flower in it currently. Basically what that is a reserve power-up. Basically, if you have a power-up equipped, or, active or whatever, and you pick up another power-up, it gets stored up into the blue box. And whenever you press select, oh, I demonstrated it right there. Cool. I seem to be in sync with myself, and wow, that was a fail. Anyway, if you press select, as you saw, it'll make the power-up drop down. You can pick it up and go from there. And also, if you get hit and lose your power-up, the power-up in the blue box will automatically fall down. So that could be kind of sucky, kind of awesome, depends on the situation. And be wary, the Feather, when it drops out of the blue box, it kind of falls in a zigzag pattern, and not straight down like the Fire Flower does. So that might make it a little difficult to grab. But, we're already at the first castle. There are, I believe, 7 castles? And plus Bowser's castle. Each castle has a mini-boss. Or a boss, I guess you could say. Not a mini-boss. And each boss is one of Bowser's 7 children, I think. I don't remember if they're his children or what, but it's, Iggy, Morton, Wendy, I can't think of their names right now. I don't even know whose place we're in right now. Anyway, freaking pillars. There are some advantages to being Small Mario, such as in that pit we just walked by, or went through. If you're Small Mario, no need to duck, because you're already quote-unquote ducking, if you can call it that. But the benefits seem to be few and far between sometimes. Is this Lemmy? I really can't remember who this guy is. And admittedly, I just act like a total idiot with this one. I don't seem to... Okay, it's Iggy. I just don't seem to understand the basic concept that you hit him when... Yeah. You'll just see for yourself that I'm pretty much mentally deficient when it comes to fighting Iggy. And you'll probably notice that I'm mentally deficient when it comes to a lot of these stages and or bosses. I can't tell you how many freaking times I had to re-record the Choco Boo House and Wendy's Castle because I was just so freaking awful, wasting so many freaking lives. Also, another thing I should mention is I do unlock the secret area, which is connected to the first Boo House. I do unlock it, and I do visit it frequently. And sometimes I visit it in the video, particularly when it's close by. But once we start to get further and further away from it, I typically visit it off camera, in between parts. So if you notice a discrepancy in items, lives, etc., just assume I ran to the secret area to stock up. Because honestly, you guys don't need me to show you how to walk all the way back to the secret area just to hit a couple boxes, leave, re-enter, hit a couple more boxes repeatedly. You guys don't need me to do that for you. And another thing I should mention is I had audio difficulties in the first 3 parts, I want to say. I know, difficulties all around, what's new? So I had audio difficulties, and I tried my best to fix it, and I think by part 4 it's fully fixed. And it's weird because it kind of faded in and out for I don't know how long. It was ridiculous, but this is the end of the first part, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in part 2.